Hi, my name is Kyle. My pronouns are they, them, and I live in Nichols Hills, Oklahoma. I've always identified more non-binary and queer because I don't find myself just attracted to men or always find myself identifying as masculine or feminine. I just love living in between. I'm a very social person. I often host themed get-togethers to help raise money for a good cause and to give back to the community. I also love being out in nature, hiking and camping, plus kayaking. I live with my husband, Matthew. We have a golden doodle named Luca, and we just rescued a cat, Louie, and then we have 2 sugar gliders who are small gliding marsupials, and we have a wonderful growing family. I come from a very conservative, working-class family who are mostly ranch hands. Growing up, my uncle was openly gay, and he was very much a parental figure to me. After I came out, my uncle took it upon himself to give me the gay sex talk, and he told me to always use protection, get tested, and know my status. He really helped pave the way for me. I first heard about PrEP medications when my uncle's partner started taking them. As I learned more about PrEP medications, I started to think that they might be right for me, because I wanted to do everything I could to help reduce my risk of getting HIV, and PrEP medications are a part of that.
DESCOVY for PrEP is a once-daily prescription medicine that helps protect against HIV. It's not for everyone. DESCOVY for PrEP is not for people assigned female at birth. Talk to your healthcare provider to find out if DESCOVY is right for you.
Growing up, I always aspired to be involved in public policy in some way. I thought that joining the military would be a great stepping stone to my future career. So I enlisted right out of high school. The Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy was in effect at the time, and I did have reservations given my sexual orientation, but I was reassured that it wouldn't be an issue as long as I kept my sexual orientation under wraps. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. A few of my fellow recruits found out that I was gay, and I was actually assaulted. I continued to experience harassment, and I felt like it wasn't safe for me to stay in the military. So I requested to be discharged. Some members of the media found out about my story, and it got picked up by several news organizations. However, I was very fortunate that coming out of this incident, members of the LGBTQIA2S+ community rallied around me and supported me, including an openly gay member of Congress. If it wasn't for that support and those folks coming around me, that journey would have been much more difficult. And I don't think that as an individual I could have made it through all of that alone.
DESCOVY doesn't prevent other sexually transmitted infections, so use safer sex practices. You must test HIV negative before and at least every 3 months while taking DESCOVY. Tell your healthcare provider right away if you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms. They may want to test you for HIV. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. The most common side effect was diarrhea. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines and supplements you take, or if you have kidney or liver problems. If you have hepatitis B, don't stop taking DESCOVY without talking to your healthcare provider, as your hepatitis B may get worse.
The congressman reached out to offer me a job, and he said, let's make your dream a reality, even without the military. The congressman being gay had a massive impact on me and the work that I do today. He taught me that being queer and doing this work was a livable dream. After the congressman retired, I moved to Oklahoma for work and to be closer to my family. One day I heard the sitting mayor had resigned and the town was having a special meeting to figure out who would replace her. When they were announcing the nominations for candidates, to my surprise, someone stood up and nominated me. I gave an impromptu speech about myself, my public policy experience with the congressman, and that night, I was elected mayor. After I left office, I was recruited by the Oklahoma Policy Institute, which is a nonpartisan think tank that works on public policy, ranging from healthcare to criminal justice reform. Part of that includes HIV prevention options, such as PrEP medications. Matthew started taking PrEP medications first, and we always spoke about me wanting to get on them as well. I contacted providers in Oklahoma City who were affirming and found one who discussed the risks and benefits of DESCOVY for PrEP. Together, we decided it would be a good option for me. He also showed me the DESCOVY pill size compared to another PrEP medication, and I preferred how small the DESCOVY pill was. The discrimination I faced in the past was a terrible experience for me. and I don't ever want anything like that happening to any of our queer youths. My experiences set the wheels in motion to become a public servant and help lead me to the path that I'm on now, to give back to my community because they have always been there for me through hard times, and I want to make sure that I'm there for them and future generations to come. If you're interested in learning more about DESCOVY for PrEP, talk to your healthcare provider.